This is Belgium's finest surfing podcast, Surfer's Ear, with T-man and Jokke.
Bienvenido al legendario podcast de Surfer's Ear, el podcast más escuchado en Europa con una base de fans global. Welkom bij Surfer's Ear podcast, de Drive-Thru Europe edition, met vandaag alweer een kleine stop in het mondaine Zarhouts. En natuurlijk, u raadt het al, geniet ik hier natuurlijk niet alleen van de Baskische gastvrijheid. Naast mij zit de architect van het Belgische surftourisme hier in Zarhouts. Sommigen zeggen dat hij ooit tijdens een wilde avond feesten werd uitgenodigd door bigwave-legende Axi Muniain om bij het ochtendgloren mee te gaan surfen op Roccaputa, de legendarische bigwave-spot voor de Baskische kust, waarna hij van blijdschap Axi de hele avond trakteerde, ze samen bij zonsopgang uitpelden, Axi de kater van zijn leven beleefde in 5 meter hoge surf en er een onbreekbare broederband ontstond. Anderen zeggen dan weer dat ze hem ooit eenzaam en alleen zagen uitpeddelen op kathedraal in Marokko, te midden van storm Hercules tijdens de grootste swell van het afgelopen decennium. Op een gun, met daarop een Baskische vlag, gewoon om diezelfde bigwave-legende en hun mooie broederband te eren. Het enige dat ik weet is dat hij die dag overleefd heeft en dat zijn voorliefde voor grote golven en de daarbij horende grote borst alleen nog maar is toegenomen. De man die al gaar is overcompenseert met lengte. Bienvenidos en el País Vasco, Jokke de Fern.
Het wordt elke keer beter, dat is ongelooflijk. Dank je wel daarvoor. Tman, beste vriend. Wel, we waren net eventjes gaan surfen hier. I'm going to switch to English, okay? Because then you understand. So we normally write an incredible introduction, like he did for me. It was really nice. So we already recorded three podcasts. So I had to write like the 4th intro. So I went out the water a little bit early to write.
Ah, that's where you went.
Yes, I went to write, but then I got hungry. So
so that's where the food went.
yes. So I went back to eat something, and then I thought maybe I have time for a coffee, and then Axi came a little bit early, so there's no introduction. I'm gonna keep it short.
No.
I forgot the Basque
Bebota.
Uyandiai. Thomas van Kempenhout.
And we couldn't be more honored today because we are in the presence of a living legend.
No.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy.
It's a legend.
Yeah. And some say they saw him drive a rental car of a Moroccan cliff simply because he saw perfect surf breaking at the bottom of the rocks and he wanted to get into the water as quickly as possible. Others say that when he drives a jet ski on XXL days, the surfer on the back has to hang on so hard not to fall off that all of his wetsuits are torn around his waist just from the guy in the back trying to hold on. He has nail scars for life in his loins. All we know is that he is the OG European big wave hero, the legend, steeped in ocean glory and quality lager, the hardcore survivor of jet ski murder attempts and big wave explosions. Ongi etori gure podcast, Axi Muniain.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Welcome in our podcast. We are honored to have you here because
It's a
for
pleasure.
us, and not only for us, but also for the rest of the world, you are a true big wave legend.
Let's be Belgium, every single corner more salty. I know.
I'm going to start with the thing I find the most amazing, and that is that in 2017 you won the Billabong XXL Award for surfing all by yourself on a really, really big day at Playa Gris.
Yeah, it is.
And
what a memories.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we already heard that Playa Gris is a not so really a fun place to surf.
No, it's a pretty tricky place.
Yeah.
It's easy to arrive from the harbor, having a swim for 30 minutes, something like that. But you have to think about if something goes wrong, you can be really fucked up over there. The wave are pretty close. I told you you should use it. So keep holding the finger on the button. You have to use it soon again. No, but that's true. The proximity of the peak and also the how is reforming the shore break and breaking right on the huge blocks of rocks. It's a pretty scary. But at the same time, that makes preserve the place more unaccessible because you have to take care about your safety plans, and this is maybe our biggest fault at the beginning, and actually even if we have jet skis or whatever, not always you have occasion to coordinate and go with a proper team and do it in a nice way, or at least with all your best possibilities. But sometimes when the occasion is unbelievable,
you were there, right time, right place.
Exactly, you are getting ready to cross with one leg the red line, and sometimes you are trying to cross with the second leg also. So,
how did it feel to win it, the Billabong XXL award?
It's really special, because I was really, I don't know, I consider myself a humble people, and I'm never expecting, I was pushing my own limits without this expectation that when these times arrive, I remember I was really surprised when they were selected and be nominated. But when I appeared like a finalist, I was really in shock, because I was feeling the real time to go to the hours of the XXLs and meet with all my...
It was in California, right?
Yeah, it is. In Anaheim Stadium. It was incredible because I grew up following many of the big names of big wave riding, and then I was into the circle, making the pee in the toilet, talking each other like, hey, actually, we should talk about your waves in Basque Country. It was unbelievable, this kind of ridiculous situation, and it's incredible. This is not give me just this, it give me way more opportunities, because, for example, when I've been there for the first time, my biggest idol ever was Tony Hawk, because when I was young, I want to be like him. I want to be a professional skateboarder. At this time, I was sharing the sofa in a VIP area with my idol from the kids, so it was a really nice
it's amazing
moment. Share, I don't know, you can feel way more closer when you are into their circle.
And so you're respected in the circle. That's a big difference.
Yeah, that's because you make the harder thing. You are in the circle, and they respect you because you are part of. So that's why it's the time where you can, I don't know.
Yeah.
At this time, I stopped to be like I am, like more quiet, and why not like try to talk with them like a friend.
If I remember correctly, there is a good story about that wave, because it was almost night. No.
Yeah.
It was that time.
It is.
And it was like you had one opportunity.
Yes.
And if I do remember correctly, you forgot your fins or something like that. Tell me the story. You switched the fins, or there was something?
It was, we were waiting all day. We've been from the morning, first light, we've been on the water. The swell should be rising up so quickly, but the swell survived way more later, like a couple hours, many hours later. So that's why my friend Palotes, he come back to work. I pack everything, and when I was lunching at 5 p.m. in my house, they called me straight from the Playa Gris. They were saying, Axi, now it's pumping, it's ballistic. Man, I'm having a lunch now. Palotes is working. I'm alone. Axi, it's incredible. It's pumping non-stop. Shit, I don't have time. What I should do? Well, I jump on the truck and on the car, and I go. And your story is exactly, I don't forget the fins, but it was the traffic light in the national road to Guetaria. So should I cross?
It was blocked.
Yeah, and it was spending like 10 minutes of red, and next color is in next 10 minutes later. So I jump out, and I was first car. I was getting red far, so should I stop? No play. And I jump off and I be naked right in front of the rest of the cars, like running, putting the wetsuit, and the people should be like getting crazy because I was attaching pins at this time also. And as soon as I arrived there, like they told me, you were arriving with your face was changing like psycho mode, like let's go. I jumped from the rocks also because I don't have time enough for...
So you didn't do the long pedal from Zumaya?
I opened a new way to
Playa Gris.
To Playa Gris.
Just jump off the rocks.
How is that?
Pedal.
How is that even possible? Because you have the big gun.
Yes, but you have in the west part you have some kind of channel where you can advance in the layer of rock, so you can kind of run on the top and wait between the proper moment. If you are lucky, it's makeable also in a big days.
So you were lucky.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, amazing. How big was the board?
It was a 9.6.
It's not even that big.
It's not, but it was a super with a lot of volume in front, etc. It was the. We came with the old, really thin old lines, like a Rawson old style lines, Hawaiian style lines. And this is what the beginning, putting more volume in front, and then later they appear the Twiggy models and all these kind of shapes.
And also, he weighs half of you. So
He's
you're 9'6".
always been like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Versus his 9'6".
Yes. Wow, what a story.
Yeah. And then you also do a lot of tow-in surfing. Obviously also at Nazaré.
Yes.
How is the wave like?
Wow, Nazaré is such an incredible place.
He was one of the pioneers, actually, in Nazaré.
Yeah, it is. If you follow 100 feet wave, it's not you're gonna hear another histories. But the reality is we've been there surfing even earlier than Garrett and his crew. We were obviously before all this. You have locals there charging another size of waves, but a really good chargers, bodyboarders. Between us and the local bodyboarders, they were real people, local people from Portugal, like Tiago Pierce, like Jose Gregorio, like this kind of these people. They are the real pioneers going there with the jet skis. I remember they were doing one time, which is the other legendary surfer, Christian Che Guevara.
Yeah.
And he been there at this time with Ibona Matriain, with Mikel Agote. So we are a part of the developing of the Nazaré. But then you should hear another histories.
Yeah, it's always like that.
We know the media.
But we know the real story now. So credits to you.
When you were talking about towing, I was thinking you're gonna say something about because I don't have that much time. The day of I took the first wave paddling in Playa Gris, because Mikel Agote and Yvonne they were there at this time, and they wouldn't left as soon as I arrived. And actually, we're thinking to left, but you're gonna be along here? And I was saying, hey, please, guys, just give me one set more, and then you left, okay?
Yeah.
But give me just one opportunity, and just in case if I'm on trouble.
Yeah.
They with me for a set. The set came, and I don't have many occasions, so I go a bit more deeper just to be sure I can really catch it. And yeah, everything runs well. So
crazy.
Yeah.
And how do you go out? Back to the rocks, or they picked you up?
Whoa, good question. I think I head out with them.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure, if I have to be honest. Whoa, curious. I'm getting older.
Yeah.
We'll just
So do we.
say that you climbed up the rocks again.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's true. Okay,
you threw your gun all the way up.
If
and
we
then
are recording like 100 feet wave, I will tell you, no, yes, it was dark. That's why we are not recorded, but I was climbing for my life.
No, but maybe I'm wrong, but there's a story that you switched your fins on that wave. You were such a hurry that you mixed your fins and your left fin was right, or no?
I don't know.
The story even gets better and better.
Yeah. That's what I
It's
remember.
not a
Maybe
joke.
I'm wrong.
Joe, it's a joke.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, serious. And it can be, maybe I explain you that and I forget also, because I have a queso gruyere por cerebro. So...
What?
No, it's a kind of cheese with...
Cheese with balls. Okay.
This
Cheese
is
with
my
balls,
brain.
cheese with balls.
This is my brain. It's joke in Spanish.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just want to know how does it feel if the jet ski tows you in at Nazaré? How fast do you go? How does it feel?
At what time?
If it's really big.
But at what time? This is a really interesting question. Why? Because as soon as you are in a towing, you are trying to, obviously, if you are paddling over 2 p.m. or something like that, you will be, as soon as you are doing a takeoff, you are under the shadow. Because there the sun is falling right on the ocean. So that's why it creates this effect, and it's really intimidating. So when you are trying to go deeper, etc., sometimes you are feeling, even when you are full of speed and trying to do all your best, you can feel also the shadow winning you, crossing over.
Yeah.
And there's no way.
So
This
you're
is
heading
really
down the
intense.
wave.
Yes.
How fast does it go?
You can go
Really fast. Huh?
70 kilometers per hour, something like
That's
that.
insane.
Because if you surf normally, it's like 30, 40, maybe.
I don't really calculate, but the day when we put the double nomination, the first history double nomination with the wave of Belarra, we were collaborating with Red Bull and we were filming from the helicopter. And right just following myself, they were saying they are between approaching to 60 kilometers per hour. So the maximum of speed should be
A little bit more.
arriving to 70.
So you're going down at 70 kilometers an hour, and then the shadow comes.
The shadow comes. Where's the gas, right?
What do you
Give me
think?
something else.
Please go faster.
Yes, but then you can see, okay, you start to win the distance. Okay. It's not real. It's not a good reference because you can go even drawing a proper line, doing it safely. But at what time can the shadow can cross over you and then win? But this is a pretty tricky and interesting moment.
Yeah. And how does the wipeout feel?
Intense.
Yeah.
Like, do you been playing in a industrial wash machine? The program of centrifugado? Getting dry? Zoom, zoom, zoom. No, it's pretty intense. The worst thing of Nazaré is that it's not a classic phenomenon where you have all the turbulence, all the lines, they are parallels, they are respecting, they are breathing between each other. But there, the phenomenon of the canyon creates giant pyramids, but also that means is because there are crossing lines. So you can't be expecting you're going to breathe when you are arriving to the surface. Because if you are not arriving, if the next diagonal turbulence, because you are thinking about the next parallel turbulence, if the wave comes from the side, can you grab it and took you and hold down a bit more and then connect with the next one.
Oh.
So this is pretty tricky when you are really playing in that place. You have to consider it until arrive to the surface, don't breathe and be thinking about a worse plan or a plan B because can be long
Intense.
and no time for breathe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You ever been in that kind of trouble that you were like thinking, now?
Yeah, a few times.
A few times.
Yeah.
Now I'm done.
Huh?
That you think it's over. This is it.
Yes, I think few times, but it's the unique. That's the when this time arrives, you should be more than ready because you have to be really, really cold and keep following the protocol until the end because it's the most intelligent or safety plan when in this situation because when you are involved there, you don't have a bottom for a board. So just keep going and do all your best. So all your instincts, like the evolution in the floor, in the land, it works for us to preserve ourselves and keep alive. That it didn't work in the ocean.
No.
So we are ready for run right on in front of the lion, but no lions up there. We have lions, but not these kind of ones. And we have to be calm when your pipes are full of adrenaline, your blood, and the bad feelings and bad memories want to appear to your mind, and you have to gestion your emotion and your things. And that's the pretty hard thing. When the times arrive, do it everything properly in a really intense situation.
And do you train for it on land?
Run right in front of the lion many times.
Okay, you just run.
Yeah. No, but if I have to be honest, in the last few years, I couldn't. I don't train nothing, but I'm not that focused. Also, I push sometimes and I play with fire. But I was developing some other projects like my new surfing center, etc.
It's really good.
So that's why I'm. Well, also I am 42 and
42. That's like me.
You look so young.
I just wanted to say exactly the same. You look so young. Wow.
Forever young.
Do you moisturize? Like for the skin? No?
What do you say?
Moisturize. You put cream every night you go to bed? You put some cream?
Of course. Please, come on.
Yeah, that's why it looks so good.
No, I have to start to do it. I'm going so late. No, I'm the worst for that. I'm not a good reference for...
I have another question about Nazaré, because there's a lot of... on Instagram, you see a lot of short films with very, very spectacular rescues in Nazaré. So, but, a big jet ski, it's like 400 kilo. To drive it is extremely hard. So sometimes I'm thinking it's crazy to surf it, but it's even more crazy to drive a jet ski in those waves, because it's really, really hard.
Yeah, it is really hard. But the most exposure is for the surfer, definitely.
But sometimes you see jet skis getting in trouble. So
But you are a really respected jet ski driver as well. Huh? But then I think it was 2017.
I was really enjoying there because I was alone and not looking for a partner, and everybody's ringing. Actually, are you alone? No, I have a plans. No, I have a man. No, my partner is coming. And sometimes you have to be honest because it's not true. I don't want to go with them. That's the reality.
So you need a really good driver.
Yeah, because many times happens to me that, let's go. I want to go. I can go paddling with you to the end of the world. But doing towing as a team with you, I'm sorry, but I don't trust you, or I couldn't. Maybe I don't see him driving or whatever. And
you have to be like 200% sure.
Yeah. Yes, I don't know. I really love the job of the jet ski driver. Really love.
Yes.
And I think, and also I develop my own self and with all the logistic for the rescue, etc. I've been working for the kind of rescue ring, elastic one, attached with a rope to the jet ski. And like this, where I can the most extreme rescues we got it, and also I was rescue people right when they are right in the impact zone, when they are already flying the leap.
Yes,
and the unique occasion is don't stop the jet ski, so you should preserve the speed. So that's why the ring is bigger, it's elastic and attached to the jet ski. If you lost the handle trying to hold the suffer, maybe you will, because the speed you're gonna lost it better, the rope gonna do the rest. With the tension, the guy is flying in a second and then landing on the slate. But as I'm telling.
I saw some footage where you and I think Francisco Porcella, were bucked off the jet ski at Nazaré, and the jet ski just went for the rocks.
Yes.
That
That
was
was-
really bad.
Yeah, I remember this day. It was when we put a couple. Also, the biggest, the best drops and
massive
biggest
day.
ride of the year, paddling, etc. in Nazaré. This day was such an incredible day. It was incredible, and I remember I was paddling there, and Francisco is taking care about me, and a purple set appear, and I say I will go for the second one. I watch it, and the problem it was the third one. I couldn't catch the second one, and I go lower with my position, and the third one it was the purple one, and breaking even farther than what I was expecting, and the wave breaks right in front of myself. And
That's probably the worst. It's harder. Well, if you fall on the wave down, it's hard. But if you're laying there and the wave comes, it's even harder, no?
yeah.
It's the worst.
That's the worst, and I remember because the worst thing is I don't really go deep
Okay.
because Francisco arrives and we don't have time enough. I was saying abort,
Yeah.
get out from here, and I just arrived to touch the slate. And then I see the lip. Get out! I don't have time to.
No.
Because he was stopped without velocity. We didn't use the ring because I have a long leash, etc. But I can abort also. But we do it like this. And when he left, I felt a huge impact, and I exploded my wetsuit, my hair drums, I have inflammations in in the diaphragm, el bazo, in the intestino grueso. Some organos, a few, and my spin from the top to the bottom until the ass was like a best chiropractor ever, like brack.
Wow.
But like ridiculous, like from the top to the, and I was completely out with all this impact. And I was under the water, pretty out of the senses, but. Still thinking that don't switch off. And as soon as I was, I pull for the first time, couldn't work because I was so deep. And in the second time, I start to feel where's the surface.
Yes.
And at this time, I start to help myself slowly. And I was thinking, okay, let's see if I arrive on time. And I was hearing the jet skis crossing. I arrived to the surface. And I remember Nacho was crossing so close with the jet ski. And then immediately I eat the next one. And he was really in shock because he was saying, no, Axi, I saw you getting out. I was so impacted because you were so close and I can break your neck with the jet ski. And then immediately the next one is right behind me. So that was a pretty hard moment. Really, really.
So they picked you up, or you made it to the beach?
No, I eat the next one also, and I was thinking at the beginning I was thinking that can be the end. So let's let it go, your body. Let's economize your energy. Let's analyze where you are. Let's see what you can do. And as soon as I opened my eyes, I was out of the senses because the hair drums, and I couldn't see nothing.
Wow.
I was blind completely, and always I was attaching to be blind to the dark, and it was completely white. It was the opposite, like too much
Pressure?
to illuminate.
Yeah.
So normally, if you're under and you open your eyes, it's all dark, and now you open your eyes, all white.
Yes, not like obviously. If I close my eyes, no, but if I open my eyes, it was white. That was so curious. Okay, let's go deeper. Okay, why I'm more calm actually is because now I have 5 episodes in the last 5 years from the 2007 after this wipeout, and I have 5 times I lose my vision in a big impact when I break the hair drums, everything attached, I was doing some medical checks in February, because in November of this winter we've been in Morocco in our wave, where we're going to talk about it. And I was pounded again. At this time we were inviting Gareth McNamara, Chumbo, and many new friends, and they were in shock, and Bill Camper, etc. And they were in shock with the potential of the wave. And I was pounded again there, and we called the roll with the leap of the wave, and I was pretty out of the senses again. And at this time I said, okay, it's time to have a check. And I made a spin and brain check and the hairs, the vision, etc. And everything. No signals. No, I don't know how you say la cicatriz.
Scars.
La cicatriz. I don't know how you say the scars.
Yeah, the scars.
The scars. You can see the scars in the brain if you have if you lost blood, if you have inflammation because of liquid or whatever. Nothing of this.
Your
So it
brain is
was-
still okay.
No, it's still with things, as I told you. But no, it's just the impact of the
Pressure? Is the pressure underwater or?
No, it's like smash.
it's like
It's
that.
the movement of
Yeah.
the top and then go backwards. So
Yeah.
with the really intense impacts, they can turn the operativity of the
The nerves? It's the nerves or?
no
Just the brain.
is the brain. So joder, ¿cómo se dice? La operatividad de tus neuronas. I don't know how you say.
Yeah, the way everything works just...
Yeah. Neurosystem, it couldn't work with the same operativity. Todos los iones positivos y negativos se invierten durante un tiempo. So that's they are for a short time of period. The positive and negative
ions,
they turned.
Yes.
So that is not couldn't really works until time pass and stabilize everything.
It's like kristallen. It's with crystals. Yeah, I know.
And so you lose your sight,
Vision.
your vision.
No, at this time I lose my vision completely in white, and then I start to be focusing. Okay, I can see detect some silhouette, like some outlines, but with the time, between 30 seconds to 1 minute, I start to be watching something.
But that's too long in this dangerous situation.
That's my problem, because now I know depends of the intensity of the wipeout. I will be playing longer or shorter, and I have to gestion and economize my energies. I have to make my plan without hurt, without vision, and this is
That's crazy.
It's
It's impossible.
It's impossible. That's the reality.
Yes.
So that's why now should I go slower and choosing my fights or my wars, and also at the same time sharing my real situation with the crew, because if something's happened, we have to be even more careful.
Whoa.
More effective.
That's hard.
I also heard that after the crash at Nazaré, you went back the next day to surf it again.
Yes. At the beginning, I'm not really proud of this. I couldn't share it in the interviews, but then I say, why not? It is what it is. So, I start to explain all the history, why I do that. Because the thing, it was can be really traumatic. I don't feel it like that. I was really surprised. I'm really grateful to still alive, etc. Also, my view of the life, at least for one short period of my life, changed. I lost where I want to go.
Yeah.
But
I think that maybe you were afraid that if you didn't go back straight after it,
Yeah.
that you wouldn't be doing it again.
sadly, I don't want to make it. Always, I heard if something's really traumatic happens, if you didn't work from the beginning, can be getting bigger and
Yes.
and stronger
In your head.
and maybe you didn't know until you expose yourself to similar situation and you open a little box in your mind and alert. So I want to check myself in this kind of situation. That's why I go the next day again. At the end of the day, to the lineup, I remember they were there, Maya and Carlos Burle. They're, Axi, what are you doing here? You're not on the hospital. No. I'm
okay.
I'm okay. Just I'm supporting Francisco and checking how I feel. And why you have your own board? Same question like my girlfriend. Because I want to try with someone and let's see if everything goes well in my mind. Come on, guys, we are leaving. Take care, Axi, take care. Okay, no, just one wife and we are leaving.
Yeah.
And we take two.
Classic.
But all good. I have a little. I was eating a bit and I was drilling my eardrums. But even in this situation, I felt comfortable. So I say, good, okay. I'm comfortable in the terms of I don't have any trauma, and okay, let's back stronger.
Yeah. So you're. Let's go maybe to Morocco.
Yeah.
Because you have a big history about Morocco as well. You partnered with Jerome Sahyoun.
Yes.
How do you guys meet, actually?
This is so curious also because we don't have any. Our unique relationship, connection is our photographer friend in commune. It's Gregory Ravjak from France. And always he was saying, Axi, you need something extremely energetic and passionate and powerful to follow your crazy ideas and keep doing in another way and going farther with all your challenges. That's really amazing. And at this time we start to find, because I remember Palotes doesn't want to keep pushing his limits. We arrived to do really crazy things together. And he said, Axi, we are not on the same page. So if you want to have a look for some other partner, I will be your brother forever, but
Yes.
okay, I'm really grateful for his offer.
Because he's a good surfer, he's a good driver, but he's also a shaper. Huh?
He's also a shaper.
Illusion surfboards.
Exactly, he's illusion surfboards. And he's also father.
Yes, we heard today.
Yes, we actually saw him today.
Yeah.
So good. No, I was really lucky, and he's a crazy, funny guy. He's a perfect partner for make a trip. He's an unbelievable guy. It's unbelievable. But we are looking for something different, and we were trying to meet one guy, some others, etc. And finally, Jerome appeared. He was saying, Axi, I think we should go even farther. I have a good friend in Morocco. Let's go one time, just in case. And we go like that. We go for the first time. We go to Jerslap, to Tafadna. And we've been surfing there, the Jerome's outer reef. And at this time, we start to paddle for the first time. I remember we was pushing each other.
Now you're talking about Tafadna, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We connect like incredible because we don't have, I don't have, even if I'm talking like stupid in English, before it was like the most ridiculous, I couldn't make one sentence. It was ridiculous.
No.
We were talking, but when you are on the same page of the one guy and connecting with intensity, is like just watching his eyes is enough.
No.
Doesn't matter if you take 10% of the message, but it's enough.
Yeah.
And we start to work like that, and it's incredible because we have our own language and we know that well each other. We don't have to. He can be talking French, some words of Moroccan, some words of Basque, Spanish. We are trying. We have an incredible cocktail of language, and when they are trying to follow us, no one is understanding, but we know each other perfectly.
He's a incredibly strong guy. When you look at him, he's like really
It's a wild boar.
Yeah. A wild boar. Well,
We heard some stories about a wild boar.
you remember? This
Oh yes! Now yes! Yes, because we were there in a Bordes surf camp with
Yes.
O'Neill meeting.
with a real wild boar.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I remember. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah. I
It was. We were arriving late, so that's why we can't appear with empty hands.
No.
And Jerome say, Axi, what do you think if we bring a pig, wild, proper, huge pork to the table for the people? Okay,
They will be
let's go
so
for it."
happy.
And I put the skin. I remember I put the skin with the head of the wild boar in my body, and Jerome grabbed all the huge block of pork, and when he put it on the middle of the circle,
That was
they
crazy.
were getting crazy. Like,
That was
"Which
crazy.
is this fucking guy?"
I think you came in with the words, "Axi arrived." Something like
Boom. Okay, who won beef?
All the other surfers were probably thinking, oh, I don't hope I have to sleep with him.
I'm begging, and don't worry, the pork also.
Yeah. But Jerome, when we first saw him, he was charging the slap in Imswan, which is pretty crazy because it's really, really, really shallow
And really, really, really fast.
and really fast. It's almost
crazy.
unmakeable.
I prefer play with Nazaré.
But
Seriously.
you surfed it?
Yeah. But I say, Jerome, look, make me a call for Imson 1 time per winter. That's
Yes.
it. I don't want to go. I don't want to be playing in a every single location of big coefficient.
No.
It's
no.
really tricky place. If someone's have the occasion in a big coefficient of the low tide, have a little walk in the reef of Imswan,
Yeah.
he gonna understand what I'm saying.
so
That
crazy.
because is the full of knives.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not rock. It's kind of the
know.
erosion. It's crazy. It's crazy. I remember.
He tried to walk it on his bare feet.
Well,
No
on
way.
the other side, yeah, bad idea. I tried to jump off the other rock in Cathedral when I was a lot younger and not experienced. I thought I make a little shortcut on the reef. Bad idea. It's really sharp.
It's really, yeah. I remember who said, Mark Matthews.
Yes,
Was
Mark Matthews.
saying, he was saying, I prefer paddle chopo when it's towing than surf here. He said, imagine.
Yeah.
Come on, Jerome, you should make a tattoo of this sentence in your skin,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Because you are forgetting. No, actually, no, we have to, no, but nothing's happened. No worries, actually, okay.
But you guys traveled a lot together huh? After that meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
there,
we the thing is we don't be publishing and sharing because it was many people is looking for many of our waves, etc. So at what time we decide to go keep enjoying and the life and sharing between friends, etc.
so you have some secret waves around. I know on the north coast there are some secret Axi waves, but also in Morocco there are some
Also,
secret.
no, even
Axi-
more. Morocco is full of. Jerome have an incredible map, so no one's know the 3,500 kilometers of
Yes.
coast from Mediterranean to Sahara.
It's full.
It's huge coast, and no one's control like as Jerome.
No, but even Tafadna, nobody's showing up
Yeah,
because it's quite public.
Yeah, and how do
Yeah.
you get all the gear there? Like
But
the
you
jet
can paddle
skis,
it with a
all
big, yeah. With Tafadna, you can paddle out with a big board, no?
yes, of course. But then is as always, if you have a travel, then
Yes.
you are pretty fucked up there because you are not sure from the coast, and the current
even
is pushing you out. So
But even if you arrive to the coast, there's nothing.
exactly. No, the place is incredible because always have a kind of thermical effects and some really interesting ingredients for charge big.
Oh,
And
amazing.
what do you like most? The toe-in surfing or the pedal?
Depend of the conditions, but a paddle surfing.
The pedal surfing.
The satisfaction of paddle surfing is unique.
Yeah,
The
I
moment
can
of you
imagine.
have to jump from the balcony is a great moment. There you are, you and fighting with the full of power of the ocean, and
But it's kind of moment you start paddling and the ocean sucks out under you. You do the drop. That's the magic moment.
Yeah.
And if you go toe in, you take away the magic moment. No.
exactly. The thing is that by towing, usually the wave are reforming behind you, but you have to expose yourself when you're paddling because have to be really reformed and jump on. So you are like in the you are at the end of the passage for jump on the train, and it's the last gate. So you're okay. No.
Yeah.
And the other one is like, let's go. The train. We are starting. No, it's not the same. It's not the same.
No.
Definitely. But we are going even.
Yes.
Because that you are going farther with the sizes, with your lines,
Yes.
etc. And you can play and explore in another way.
But with the paddleboard, if you start paddling, so you're not going really, really all that fast, and then the wave comes, and then the speed picks up,
Yes.
it's got to be insane.
That's so curious because you look yourself like in slow-mo.
Yeah.
You are giving all your best, and when you are watching in the video or whatever, it's like, paddle harder, no?
But personally, for me, the tension starts really before that because, if you have to position yourself for the wave, if it's a big wave, possibly you are too short, so you see the wave breaking way up. So, in the bigger the wave, the bigger the playing field. So you have to be able to move like 100 meters to the right, 100 meters to the left. It's so hard. So the tension already starts. Your heartbeats is already getting up.
That's the most brilliant thing of reading ocean.
Yes.
You have the people who are hearing us can't believe how many factors we are putting on the balance when we are analyzing this kind of situation in every single moment. That's why when they say quickly, I know how to surf. Okay, you know how to read? Yeah, I know. Okay,
It's hard.
You have different kind of ways to read. You can read the lines, but the most interesting is between lines. All the information, the delicate information, is between lines.
the lines.
Always.
And there's another thing, because if you're in the water, you see the wave coming. But when you're in the jet ski, you are way out. You don't see the front of the wave. You only see the back of the wave. It's totally
Yes.
different.
Yes.
It's so hard.
And
I
when
actually don't understand how you can read the wave like Nazaré from in the ocean when you see the lines coming from all the way, because you don't know what the wave is going to do.
Exactly. You are trying to evaluate how is it the surface. Okay, if I have the white water of on the turbulence of the other wave, or if the current is getting out at this time from there and is affecting your surface where you want to cross. Okay, you should consider this on the shore, and then the shape of the wave. As I told you, the canyon creates refraction, and it turns the line and comes to the platform of Nazaré. That creates these crossing lines, and the time where it's crossing create a pyramid. But the pyramid, the line, if we are watching from the sky, they can be cruising with this angle, they can be cruising with this angle, or they can be cruising with this angle. Okay, this is completely west direction, no phenomenon. This is more north, until to the north. And usually this is the basic concept. So that's why you are trying to see which kind of size and energy you have coming in that way, and the other one coming from the canyon, and we're gonna concentrate that much, and from where and how you wanna be attacking this moment.
I like a good solid wave, but Jesus, Ashi.
Easy.
No.
Between lines.
No.
Between lines, I'm paddling and hoping not to die.
Who makes the decision? Do you communicate once you're sitting in the water, you're waiting for the wave. So at one moment you communicate, second, third wave. But then, once you're up and you're driving into the wave, how is the communication? Who decides?
I could the communication by voice with my partners, and I start to work with this with palotes because I was thinking. Sorry, I was going further, but we will come back. I don't like when you are screaming to your friend. This is stressful. You should be really well. I got a cold. Yeah, babe. Okay. My worker gonna answer. Yeah, text him. No, I was saying, yeah. In this kind of situation, we know each other really well. So I was proposing him, why not? Let's create some communication. So just we make a, I don't know how you say it.
Yeah, you whistle.
Whistle, yeah.
Whistle.
Yeah, whistle.
We whistle each other, and then we are in contact, a visual contact, and then we make a signals.
Okay.
Abort. The second one, not this one. The next one, the second one. So the jet ski is always the 0, not the suffer. The jet ski is the reference, and the as soon as the first line cross, the wave number 1 is the next.
Yes.
So that's why you have super controlling, left, right, abort, ring, give me a rope, this kind of things. It really helps. It really helps.
And in Nazaré, you have radio communication.
And in Nazaré, and in English, and other many places we've been using also.
Okay.
But yes, from the cliff they can have also walk and read the ocean, and is.
So you have radio communication in the water, so you can.
Well, the driver, the jet ski driver.
The jet ski driver.
Okay.
I've been surfing also with a helmet with a
radio.
But, but too much stuff. It's better be more ready to be on travel without this logistics.
Old school.
Okay, I'm gonna die. Do you copy? Okay. Say to my mom, I love you, mom. No. And we were working in this technique because definitely it will keep using and the suffer still deciding go or not in Nazaré, etc. It's curious because sometimes he choose and he is looking really clear, the pilot, or the other one want to try that one or the other. And I remember the day when Rodrigo Cocha makes a world record, I cast the first one of the set, and the third one, it was the world record. It was the first time my coach, Julen, was on the top of the clip, but it was his first time in Nazaré. So I don't really trust on him. When he told me the number three, and I was watching, Jerome was getting crazy. The number 3, no, 1, no, 3, Axi, 3, no, fuck you, that one. And he told me, and with the world record coming behind, and I fell at the end. So that's maybe this is my biggest mistake, maybe, of my career.
Yes.
Definitely. Don't hurt my coach. Bring my coach to Nazaré to make a radio job, signalate the biggest world record, and then say, no, the first one.
It's like that. It's like that.
You could have been the world record holder.
No, yeah, we can. I'm waiting for. Can
it will still happen? Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Because 42, it's no time to retire.
Yeah, is the new 24.
Yeah, nice.
High five.
Well,
Yes.
well, I want to talk about something completely different, but it's also about retirement, because in this podcast we always talk about Kelly Slater. For us, it's a hero, and he retired. And normally, Joe follows Kelly Slater really close, so he always has news. But now I wanted to return the favor, Joe.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. So I have some news about Kelly Slater for you.
For me?
Yeah, because I was looking to buy you some new slip-ons, some slippers, because you're always wearing your shoes on the beach. And I'm going to be honest, the shoes, they're really smelly. and so I wanted to give your feet some air. So I started looking at some slippers, and I found out that Kelly Slater recently launched his own slipper line.
Is it?
Yeah, and it's
yeah?
called Kelly. Yeah, so it's like Kelly without the E. So Kly, Kelly.
Okay.
I think it's pronounced Kelly.
They look good?
Well, they don't really look good. They look like old guy slippers.
It sounds sensual. I don't know. Kelly?
Yeah, the sound is really, the marketing, Kelly Slater's marketing is really,
It's really good.
yeah. And they have 3 models, actually. One is called Apollo, the other is called Rover, and the third one is called Lunar. So they sound like a rock star's kids, but no, they're his slippers. And he says they are a new philosophy footwear made from algae. And then he says,
Algae.
algae, yeah, like the thing that grows, the seaweed. And then
Interessante.
he promises that you will feel good wearing these sandals. So I wanted to buy a gift for you, but then I found out they were $90 for a pair. so I'm just keep your shoes.
Yeah.
Keep them on.
I don't love you that much.
No. We know.
Yeah. So
You could sell your earring and buy me the slippers.
my golden earring.
Yeah. No, okay.
And then before we wrap it up, I just want to ask you something. Is it true that the first, because you know that Joe, he had a jet ski moment as well, where he had a jet ski towing team, but apparently his first towing board was a gift from you. Do you still remember it?
Yes.
I still have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Still alive, huh?
Yeah.
Qué bueno.
Well, alive? No, I said I have it.
Okay, not Super Bowl.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Qué
It's
bueno.
true. Yes. I think it was a Rawson.
Yep. I was in love with Rosenborgs.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a
And
really
in
nice
this
gift then.
Yeah, it was. But not only the board, but he
The
learned
advice.
The advice. He took me out sometimes.
And I have still alive your jet ski with me also.
Yes. So
So
let's
we
tell
have,
the story.
let's-
So then,
Yeah,
Let's
we
tell the
should-
story.
we
I
should-
sold
we
my
should
jet ski back to Ashi.
put your new sandals soon, and we should dance together.
yeah. So Joe retired his big wave career,
well.
big wave jet ski career, and then you bought the jet ski because you're not retiring.
No, I'm trying to stop myself, but no, this is impossible.
No.
No,
But maybe you can. You don't have to go to the biggest Nazaré wave.
exactly. No, look, Jerome told me many years ago that actually I'm so fucked up. I'm so over with Nazaré, with all the egos and all this shit. Look, actually, I don't want to go when it's if you really need me, I will go. And if it's a epic day, I can be interested. But we've been there pushing limits in a really tricky onshore conditions and huge and. For me, it haven't since actually go that far because we are doing with our following the passion, and now I'm looking the people
It's a
doing
media circus now.
doing this for the glory, the glory without compensation, with just for play with your life. I don't know the tendency of the social media, the society. The new influencers, I'm so over.
The Chanel
I'm so
surfboards.
over.
The Chanel surfboard.
I will be making friends in Belgium, but fuck them. Sorry, but if you want to be teaching and influencing people, you have to really take care and do it in a nice way, nicely.
Yeah. Word.
First, you should be a nice human.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
True.
When you are considering yourself like a nice human, okay, I will follow you.
Yeah. No, it's true. But you've been exploring a lot on the north coast of
Yes, it
Spain.
is.
So there are a lot more waves because Nazaré is getting really crowded, no? Even with
Yes.
the jet skis. What are can I have one more question about Nazaré?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
asked
Go,
to
go.
the master of ceremony. So who's got priority?
Oh yeah.
No one's.
No one.
Actually, no rules. there.
Because before you were probably all alone, but now there are maybe 10 jet ski teams crossing over for the biggest wave because they all want to have the biggest wave.
Exactly.
So who decides who can go?
It's pretty tricky, and they have to change things there before. And I wish I don't think so going to happen. Looking the trajectory, but I was expecting happen even earlier than something dramatic happens.
Yes.
We are really lucky because it's not happening yet. We've been close many times, but
There are many surfers who have been close.
The thing is, the people actually is paying money for the extra drivers and crossing right in front of the lines when they have something really big, etc., and doing things in the nice, not in the nice way.
No.
Not right on the opposite of the code of surfing. And this is it's not casual. This is like it's happening every single time. People fighting each other, egos crossing. I'm waiting. You are from there. I'm from here. You don't have real locals from there. Just the bodyboarders, as I told you. Yeah, you have some Portuguese, some some nationality Portuguese from
Germany.
From Germany. My good friend. You have many people looking for the opportunity. That's the reality. And when it's people following the goal and the glory, the worst part of the human appear. And this is happening every single time in every single soil in Nazaré. And this is makes me push me and head out a bit from Nazaré and make me shame at the same time because I was living the most brilliant moment of surfing and big wave riding. I'm so lucky and grateful because I was doing my career and doing whatever I want. But now look, actual times is like...
Yeah, but you have a lot of secret spots to charge.
Yes, that's the good thing. I can disappear and keep enjoying without crowd. So that's the good thing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a good cue to wrap it up.
Yes.
I just want to say thank you to you, Axi, for coming all the way to our studio. It's not so far from your surf school, but thanks nonetheless. We were honored to have a pioneer and a big wave legend in our sofa. And I wanna say that I will try to get you some sandals.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then if you ever get to Zarat and if you want to learn surfing and even big wave surfing,
Or rent the board.
you have to go to his surf school, the Axi Muniain Surf Center, which looks really, really, really good. I've been passing there many times. I see you having fun with all the beginners, which makes me really happy that you can learn how to surf from a big wave legend who's laughing and cheering you on. That's the best.
Yes.
So come to Zayat's, follow class with Axi Muniain, and just be happy. And thank you for listening to this Surfer's Ear podcast episode with this legend.
Thanks to you guys.
Wrap it up.